Okay, kids, welcome back to the shop. Today we're going to wire up the new building. Before we get started, I want to let you know I am not an electrician, so don't do what I do. Hire a licensed, registered electrician in your area. The other thing we're going to go over is for the lighting, I'm using the MC cable, and when you use MC cable, you need to have these no short insulators. And they go on here like this. They go down in here, and then you're supposed to just crimp this a little bit. And the idea is, see these sharp edges? They won't cut the wire if you have these no short insulators. The other thing is the MC cable requires special connectors. You see how this connector is kind of oblong, and the way what that does is that makes it so if I was to smash that, see, only the wires come through. The MC cannot come through there. If you use a connector for Romex like this, and if I can get that to, if that opens up all the way, in theory, if you use this, the MC cable could pass through. Now in this case it's not, but in theory it could. So just make sure that you're using the proper connectors when using the MC cable. So the other thing that I'm doing is I don't have my power tied in. I'm going to have a junction box right here. Let's see, can you guys see? I'm going to have a junction box right here. But in order to test the wiring that I'm going to do in this video, is I actually took, this is for the plugs. This is my 12 gauge 20 amp, and I just put a plug on it. This is my lighting, and I put a plug in it, and I plug it into this power strip, and I plug it into the electrical cord from the house, and that's going to be feeding the building during this video. So in the whole grand scheme of things, this is my junction box. Enough yapping. Let's get started. So here's the door. I'm gonna have a light switch, 4 foot high. Receptacle, 4 foot high. That's gonna be my GFI, I'm pretty sure. Nothing along here. Receptacle here, it's kind of centered in that wall. Receptacle here. And then on this wall, a receptacle here. And the idea of having those receptacles closer to the front, so if I need power out in front of the building. And remember, this is just for storage, so about the only thing I'm going to be doing in here is going to be using my table saw. All right, so now let's get our boxes installed. Okay guys, these are called new work boxes. See how they have the nails here, right? They'll attach to the stud, and you see this little lip? That goes against the stud, okay? And that's to hold the box proud, so when you put drywall on, it will be, the drywall will be level with the box, okay? So this is gonna go right there, like, there. So most of my power tools are at Lauren's. So look what we got here. An old school Milwaukee. This is when they made tools for men. This thing's heavy, and it doesn't have a ground on it. So there's a possibility you're gonna get zooted. Good old American iron. Alright guys, I gotta put a GFI in here because it's outdoors and you need a GFI. So I put the plug on the end. So this is the line coming in, and the line here, can you guys see it? This thing's hot, I'm not gonna touch it. The line is on the bottom, and if you look at the back here, the line is coming in, the load is going out to the outlets, and I have my radio over there to verify that it is coming on, and I'm going to turn it on, but then I'm going to mute my sound. I check all the outlets. They're all working like they should. I do the same thing with the lighting. I attach the boxes, I run the wires, I put the connectors on, the correct connectors, attach the lighting fixtures. Alright guys, wiring up a switch is kind of odd. So we have the ground here, pigtailed. Power's coming in, it's going out, grounded. Here's the neutrals. They're tied together. They don't go on the switch. The bottom is the power coming in, and the top is the load. So what I'm doing here is I'm disconnecting the temporary lighting from the extension cord, and then I'm going to plug the extension cord into that power strip. And remember, that power strip is my makeshift junction box. Okay, there we go. Down is off. So we got plugged in. Let's move to here. Flip the switch. Don't get zooted. There we go. All right. Lights are working. Put this back together. Off. On. All right. Now we're getting somewhere. So I got my 14 gauge run. That's the power in. I have the MC cable run. You see I just drilled a hole here. That's why I wanted to use this, because I wanted that exposed. I didn't want to have to drill holes through my rafters. I still have to put the staples in here. I do have everything else stapled. The panel or the junction box is going to go in here somewhere. I still have to locate that, so I'm not going to be able to mount the junction box until I make the hole for the main power. The other thing is, for some reason the cover plate didn't fit this. It was bigger. It wouldn't, I don't know why. Didn't make sense. So for some reason the cover plate wouldn't fit. Doesn't make sense. I don't know why. I have all the other cover plates on. So the wiring is done in the building. Once the weather gets a little bit better, I will start pulling wire from the house to the building and putting the junction box in. All right, there you have it, guys. All the wiring in the building is done. Lights, outlets. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.